I'm in a little town outside of Chicago, Illinois, hanging out with my friends that I met while on vacation. She and I went into town today to a little area that's really cute and had coffee and sat and people watched. And then we went over into a fall festival, walked around and went on a boat ride. And we talked a lot about relationships and, you know, life and kids and things like that. And Sydney came up, and so she asked me about what happened with Sydney, and I explained that all to her. And when I was talking to her today, I said, you know, for months have been trying to, or actually for a few years, been trying to figure out how to get over this loss, this unfairness, this, I'm so mad all the time about it. And I said to her, I've come to the realization that I don't know that you ever really get over it. I think that you learn how to live with it and move around it. But it also made me just really happy to talk about Sid. Not the accident, but just I talked a lot about Sid's essence and who she was and her silliness and her sassiness. And I told her about the heart rocks that Kenzie has, that Sydney held each one when she was in the hospital while she was waiting for the organ harvest surgeries. And how she has these rocks that we are putting wherever we go. And so I have one for this trip. Kenzie sent it to me. And when I find a place that speaks to me, then I leave it there for Sydney. And she has them like in the Great Wall of China. There's one in Bali in the ocean. While we were scuba diving, we put one in like a ship. There is one at the highest peak in Hawaii. Rodney put one in the snow at Camp Muir on Rainier because Sydney said she wanted to climb a mountain. And I love talking about Sydney and remembering her and thinking about her, but it does make me really sad because I miss her, and I think it's just unfair that she's not with us, and it's not fair that she doesn't get to see her sisters. But I think realizing in the last few months that I'm not really ever going to stop hurting. Kenzie and Sheldon are never really going to stop hurting. Anyone who knows Sydney and loves her is not going to stop hurting because it's sad. But I also am so happy that she was part of our life. So happy that I got to meet her and know her and love her. I just wish she was still here. And I'm still mad that she's not, and I'm sad, and it's just so much conflict. But even with all of it, I wouldn't change having her in my life, and I wouldn't change being able to talk about her, and I wouldn't change the fact that I love her, and loving her hurts, because sometimes loving people hurts when they leave you, when they're gone. So, anyways, that was my day today.